Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going through a power sequence where we're going to be doing loads of core activation with some balance and some direct core work too. So my prenatal and postnatal ladies, these ones are not for you. I will be doing a separate one of those soon, but let's get on the mat and started. Sitting on the heels today. If that's not available, come to sit on a block or a cushion or take any position that's great for you. And roll the shoulders back. Let's get nice and centered, bringing both hands onto the heart space, closing down the eyes. And let's start with a couple of cleansing breaths, breathing out any tension or stress from the day. So when you're ready, taking a full deep inhale, exhale, sigh it out. Good. Inhale deep. Filling everything up, holding at the top. Exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. Not feeling silly by making any noise. Good. Keeping the eyes closed. And let's just get centered. Let's turn our focus inwards to the mind and the body. Congratulate yourself for showing up on your mat today, to dedicating this time to your body. We can often take our bodies for granted. And sometimes it's just nice to reward it back with some love and some care. And whilst a stretching component of yoga is also a beautiful practice, I love combining more strength-focused practices, as I really believe that it's important to keep the body, keep the muscles working. If going to the gym and lifting weights isn't for you, that's fine. But just learning new and discovering new ways to use your muscles to keep them nice and strong, to keep our joints, to keep our bones, keep everything healthy as we get older. And open the eyes. Good. Starting in a tabletop position. So coming onto all fours. And then let's just take a couple of cat-cows, inhaling to arch, exhale round, push the floor away. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push the floor away. Inhale, arch. Exhale, push the floor away, breathing in and out through the nose. Back to tabletop, fingers facing towards you, and then let's just rock forward and back. Stretching and warming up into the wrists and the forearms. And coming back to tabletop. And even when we're in just a tabletop, this might feel like nothing, but we can actually have quite a mild core activation here. So try not to think about just allowing your belly to just collapse and fall heavy. Even in this position, we want to be thinking about bringing the whole torso up. So we want to hug the navel, hug the belly button up and back towards the spine. And we're also just gently pushing the floor away. We're also not just slumping into the shoulders. So just think about that nice mild activation. So bringing the navel up and in. And let's just start moving through some wrist circles. Being aware of that core, keeping it nice and engaged. Even this is a practice within itself. And changing direction. A lot of people see doing core work as a mission to get abs, and whilst that might be your mission, it's really an important component of posture. And especially as a woman, you know, if you have or haven't had a baby, having a nice strong core before is extremely helpful for the recovery afterwards. Okay, and coming to sit back. Inhale, reaching the arms up, look up to the fingers. Exhale, open, cactus the arms. Good, and then coming back to tabletop. Right foot flips out to the side, left foot comes out long, and making sure the edge of the foot is down on the floor, right hand down on the floor, lifting that left arm up, looking up to the fingers, and looking up, breathing here, feeling the length in the side body as you exhale, reaching that hand forward, look towards the fingers. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, see if you can hover that left foot up away from the floor, flexing the foot. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. We're going to bring the elbow towards the knee. We're going to flow through that a couple of times. Spread those right fingers to find your balance. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bending. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bending. Now we're going for 3 more. You've got an option here. Stay here or come into your full side plank, and that could either be with that front foot, that top leg in front, or it could be stacked. So depending on where it is, let's holding here. Maybe you're holding with the knee down. That's absolutely fine. And then we're going to slowly lift up that top leg, and we're going for 3 more of those. So inhale. Exhale. Good. Slow and controlled. Hug the belly up and in. And breathe. Good. Last one. If you're wobbly like I am, that's great. And then coming down to tabletop. Let's take an active child's pose. So sitting back, but keeping the elbows lifted off the floor. Then coming onto your fingertips. 3 breaths here. And then back to tabletop. And we're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So I'm going to just turn around so you can see me. Left foot comes out to the side. Bring that left hand underneath the face. Right leg back and long. Look up towards the right fingers, hug that belly up and in. Breathing here, and then as you exhale, reach the right arm forward, look towards the fingers. Good. Adjusting that bottom arm, make sure it's underneath the shoulder, spreading the fingers, lifting the right leg up off the floor, not bringing it too high. We just want it nice and in one straight line with the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, breathing it in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Either staying here and holding for a moment or preparing to lift that bottom leg up too. Either stacking the feet and then bringing that top leg up. And inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Belly up and in. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And coming back to tabletop. Taking that nice active child's pose. 3 breaths here. And coming back to tabletop, and then lifting the hips up and back, take downward facing dog, looking towards the belly, spreading the fingers on the mat, heels move down towards the floor, maybe you keep a slight bend in the knee, walk out the feet up and down. And we're going to get ready to wave into a high plank. So as you inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet, round the spine forward, finding a high plank. If you're ending up like this, then the stance for your downward dog is maybe needs to be widened. So that's a really great way of checking. So when you come from a downward dog, ideally, we should be ending up in a nice high plank. So lifting the belly up and in, dropping the knees if you need to. You should be holding in your high plank right now, remembering the neck as an extension of the spine. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto tiptoes, round forward, find high plank, hug the belly in. Exhale, pushing it back, good. One more of those, inhale, round forward. Exhale, push it back. Coming forward, back into your high plank. Dropping the knees. Take a child's pose. Let the arms rest. Coming forward again. Taking a downward facing dog. And then walk your feet all the way to the top of your mat, finding a forward fold for a moment. Allow the head to be heavy. Shake out the neck. And then inhale, coming all the way up, nice and slowly. Roll the shoulders back. Good. Bringing your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the hands. So Kali Mudra. So we want index finger pointing up towards the ceiling. Again, hugging that in. So if you don't already know about your bandhas, which are like an internal lock to help you with balance and with certain postures in yoga, and a lot of the time they actually naturally happen. So we want to be activating Uddiyana Bandha. So it's like a lift of the pelvic floor, a lift of everything up. Inhale, reach the arms up, finding Kali Mudra, and we want to keep the arms nice and straight. We're going to be working in the obliques a little bit here, as well as getting a nice side body stretch. And then exhale over to the left side, hugging everything in a straight line. So we want to imagine that the body would be able to fit, squeezing in between two walls. Arms are nice and straight, hugging the ears. See if you can move that a little bit deeper. Chin forward, breathing here. And then coming up to center. It looks really simple, but it's not that easy. Really feels like you're working a lot in this. And then exhale over to the right side. Keeping the arms nice and straight. Breathing here, smiling. Maybe going that little bit deeper. Inhale up, exhale back. Good, bringing the hands to the lower back, activating in the glutes, rolling the shoulders back and lift the chest. Just a really gentle opening of the collarbones, of the heart space. And coming forward into standing. Good. So when we're balancing in yoga, we're using our core in pretty much everything. So let's do a little bit of a balancing challenge. Even though if it doesn't feel like direct abs, trust me, everything is working here. So we're going to press the left foot down on the floor and then lift the right foot up 90 degrees. So you're pointing the toe down, hovering here, and then lift the arms up nice and high, spreading the fingers, reaching them up to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to transition into our warrior three. So standing leg is straight, arms reach back or out to the side if you need help with the balance. Right toe points down to the floor, flexing the back foot as if you're kicking away a wall. Shoulders are rolled down and back, hugging the belly up and in. Feel the activation. Breathing here, and we're going to flow through that a couple of times. So inhale, come up. Not to worry if you fall out or wobble. That's half of the fun, and that's why we practice. Exhale, kicking it back, warrior three. Good, I'm a bit wobbly today. Inhale, reach up. Exhale back, beautiful. Inhale up. Exhale back. And stepping that foot forward. Whew, you might want to shake out the left side there. I'll come to the other side. And we're now going to do it on the right. So right foot stays down, left foot comes up, left knee comes up even. Inhale here, holding, finding your balance.
And you really want to think about spreading that right foot on the mat. So you feel all parts of the feet, around the edges, all the toes, pressing in to keep you grounded. Exhale, kick it back. Warrior three. Keep that left hip square. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Doesn't have to look perfect. This is just a practice. It's called practice for a reason. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. You're doing great wherever you are. Inhale up. Exhale back. Good, and step it down. Amazing. From here, you're going to come to sit down all the way into your Navasana, your boat pose. I know, it's definitely not the favorite. Roll the shoulders back, fingers reach forward. And try to get that nice angle with the knees. If Navasana is in your practice and you're used to doing this all the time, then you can maybe straighten the legs and feel the wobble. And breathe here, creating that nice V shape with the body, trying not to sit on the tailbone. We want to keep seated on the sitting bones. And then as you exhale from wherever you are, we're going to slowly come all the way down to the back. Still hovering, those shoulders off the mat, feet and legs off the mat, pointing the toes. See if you can come back up. Maybe you need to use your hands there. Good, we're going for that 3 more times. Slowly coming down. Don't let those shoulders and head come down on the floor, or the legs if you can help it. And then coming back up. Really good. Last one. Ready? Coming down. Remember to breathe. And coming up. Good. Drop the feet down, give yourself a nice hug. You deserve it after that. Just let the spine round, bring the head down to the knees. Good. And then we're going to practice these rolls of coming back and standing. Okay, so they feel a bit silly at first, but they're quite nice and playful. If you've got a kid at home, definitely practice with them. Okay, so coming all the way back. And then you're going to practice standing up all the way up without using your hands. Now, at the moment, maybe you need your hand, but maybe on the next time, try just using one. And same to come down, all the way down, roll, and coming back up. Good. Have a few more tries. It's just something fun to do, and also your spine gets a nice massage on the way down. Good. Woo. Try one more time wherever you are. Okay. And then when you come up, come into your Uttanasana chair pose, sitting nice and low. Keeping those feet grounded. Fingers reach up towards the sky. Holding and breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way down again. And we're going to come to lie down for our final few practices. But I want you to come really slowly. So bring those feet down. Roll the shoulders back as if you're coming into Navasana. And nice and slowly hold here. 3, 2, 1, and again. Nice and slowly. Shoulders and head should still be up. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and nice and slow. 3, 2, 1, and down. Great. You can just stretch the arms up over the head and the legs, just find some length. Breathing here. Return to your breath. And then bring the arms down. And bending in the left leg, if you like. You want to reach that right foot up towards the ceiling. Now I quite like to place my hands around my hips here, just to check that they're nice and square, and I just like to kind of feel them grounding. But you can also bring your hands down on the floor, it's up to you. Okay, and then as you point your toe, you're going to bring it all the way down to the floor, hovering it. And then inhale, kick up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And if this is too easy, you can also straighten that left leg. Flex the left toe up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. And let's change to the other side. Hovering left leg up. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Option to keep that right leg down. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. And relax. Again, stretching arms up over the head. Hug the knees into the chest, massaging the spine, massaging the lower back. And then bring the knees over to the left side, looking over your right in a twist as we begin to close off the practice. And then change to the other side. And then back to center. And just come to lie down in a very short Shavasana from my side, but obviously, as I always say, stay in as long as you like or you can. And whilst activating everything is important, so is relaxing and letting go. That's why we say the yin and the yang. We need that balance. Sometimes it's hard to find that balance. But yoga is a great tool to help us achieve it. Well done everyone for practicing. And if you've got any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.